The question 17 is about graphing linear functions. Here all we need to do is graph. And how do we graph these? Now when you have a single variable, say it's either y is equal to 2 or x is equal to 5, it's a very easy way to graph. It's just either a vertical straight line or a horizontal straight line. I'll tell you which is which in a minute. Now you need to understand one thing. All these making a table problems can be solved easily in calculator. But please don't go to put these in calculator because you might be confused at times. So for such problems, I will tell you to make a table. So make a table like this, x, y. Now what is given here? They have told you x is minus 2. So doesn't matter what, x will only be minus 2. Is that clear? So here, x will be minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. You can write it infinite times. Doesn't matter what, it will not change. But what next? What is y values? Y values can be anything. I will start from minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. The x values will remain the same. Is that clear? So whatever is given, if it was y, then y values would be the same. That's the only thing. Now you have to graph the coordinate, right? How would you graph this? Now, doesn't matter what the y value is. What is the x value? It is all the points at minus 2. Minus 2 is somewhere over here in x. So it'll be over here, 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 and here. So it's a vertical line like that. I'm sorry, it should be a straight line. You can use a scale and draw the straight line. So this would be the graph at x is equal to minus 2. Now there is another way to understand. This is given as x equals minus 2. Where is x minus 2? This is minus 1, 0, minus 2, isn't it? So at minus 2, you just draw a straight line for x. That's it. Because minus 2 is the only point. It should not be minus 1 or minus 3. No other points. Only at minus 2. So what you can do? Only a straight line is possible. That's it. That's the answer. Let's look into the answer here. That is it. So if you do the table and the graph, that is more than enough. You're supposed to get full marks for that. Now what about this one? Y is minus 4. So the same thing in the table now. Y values will not change, x and y. Since they have told y, it's y is minus 4, minus 4, minus 4, minus 4 all the time. And I will take this x value of minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, and 2. Now let me graph it. Doesn't matter what is my x values, wherever it is, y value will be minus 4. If it's over here, 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 anywhere. So it will be a horizontal line over there. Why? Because it should be only at minus 4. Another way to understand where is minus 4? 0, this is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and minus 4, right? I cannot change anything other than minus 4. It should be at minus 4. So it should be a horizontal line. I can't do vertical line. Why? If I do a vertical line, even minus 1, minus 2, all the other values are included, isn't it? Here, y has to be minus 4. So only a horizontal line is possible. And that is the answer. Simple as that. Now, you are more likely to get such problems in exam. Now, here I will tell you the easy and the shortcut method. It is using calculator, but you have to write everything in detail. X, y. Whatever is the y equation, the x values for linear function, because you just have linear function, nothing else, right? Always take these values of minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, and 2. Just write them always the same thing. Now what else? What are the y values? For such problems, you can use your calculator and get the y values easily. All you need to do is click on mode. And once you click on mode, you can see the 7th option, that is table. Click on that. And now, when you get this f of x, you need to understand this is y. See, y is equal to f of x. This is the function of x. So y must be alone here. Okay, y is alone. Fine. What is the other thing? It is minus 8, x minus 8 and x alpha and x. Write it out over here. That's it. So all of you have to click on mode 7, then separate the y term at one side only. Y should be alone, and whatever is at the right side is minus 8 by x. X is by alpha, and this symbol over here. That's it. Now you need to press equal to. If you have the latest model of your calculator, then you can see this option. Otherwise, you will directly see the other option, which I'm going to show you now. If you get this option, just ignore it. Just press equal to. That's it. Most of you, once you type in this equation and press equal to, you will see something called start. What is the start? Start value is the value which you need to start at, the lowest value. It's minus 2. Let's start at minus 2. And end is the last value which you want, ending at 2. And always keep the step 1 for linear functions. And over here, I just do 1. This is it. And you can see here, these are the values of the table. You can see these are the y values. It's 16, 8, 0, minus 8, and minus 16. So when you substitute minus 2 instead of x, it'll be minus 2 times minus 8. That's positive 16. But I can easily get it from the table. Minus 1 over here will be positive 8. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0. 1 times minus 8 is 8. Minus 8, sorry, and minus 16. See this. If it's a complicated equation, you can easily get it in this table. Mode 7 method. Now, if you know these, you can easily graph it. What is minus 2? Somewhere over here. And where is my positive 16 is somewhere up over here, a straight point over there. Then minus 1 and 8 might be somewhere over here. 0 is over here. Then over here and here. And then join it with a straight line using a scale. That would be the graph. Now you can see here, this is the accurate graph. You will always have this coordinate plane given to you, so it's easy for you to graph. So you can take this as 1, 2, 3, whereas the y-axis can be shortened up. You can consider each unit as 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so you can easily graph these points. Similarly over here, this is y is equal to 3x, same as that. You can make the table now. You can use the calculator and make the table x, y. Let me show you in the calculator. But before that, x values are always same. Don't change these values in your exam. Just use the same values. And in the calculator, we press mode and 7 and then type the equation. It's 3 and x. And starting is at minus 2 and 2 and 1. You can just memorize minus 2, 2 and 1. And here we go, minus 3, minus 6, minus 3, 0, 3 and 6. So this is what we write here, minus 6, minus 3, 0, 3 and 6. And then we graph it out. Now look at this, it's minus 2 here. And minus 6 is somewhere down here. So this is the first point, minus 2 x value, minus 6. This is the x coordinate, this is the y coordinate. And then at negative 1, it's about a 3. And then we have 0, 3, and so on. And then what you have to do basically here, you just draw a straight line. But this is not accurate. You need to do an accurate graph. Make sure you just use a scale. Join those all points. See, my points are also not accurate. When you have accurate point, it should pass through the center, which is very wrong. My, what I had drawn, it has to pass through the center, isn't it? Because we have a 0 point. It'll be something like that. Okay. So you can see that is the answer. Similarly, please do the other problems. But now, what if y is not alone? Here, y is not alone, right? So in such cases, you need to solve for y. Keep y alone at one side, everything else to the other side. It will be minus x here. And 8 to the other side becomes plus 8. So this is the thing. Make sure that y is always positive. If it was minus y, then you have to move the y to the other side. But here y, leave it as it is. Minus x minus plus 8, because when it moves to the other side. Now everything else is the same. Over here we need to go to mode 7, or you can just press AC once you're in that mode. Let's type minus x, that is alpha, and over here plus 8. The starting value is always at minus 2, end it at 2 and 0. Step is always 1, not 0. Okay, this is it. So these are the values you can see over here. These are enough. You can graph it out. You can see the graph is something like this. So this table is enough, x and y. Can you see from 0 we have the values here 8, 7 and 6. It's the same. You can make some more tables. It's more than 3 is enough, but you can even make more. You do not need to do the substitution unless and until specified, but as long as you have done these two, the table and the graph, that is plenty, because you can easily do it in your mind and write this table as well and then the graph. Now what if over here x and y are not separate? I mean y is not separated. So you need to solve this. Look here, y is minus. So let's take y to the other side. It will be y, and I do want this x. I want x to go to the other side, but I'll do it in the next step. See, in this step, what I did is only this minus y to the other side became plus y. Now then, I don't want this x here. I will take it to the other side. It will be minus x plus 10. That's it. And over here, you need to just type this minus x plus 10. That's the only difference. And starting is at minus 2, ending is at 2, and step is 1. Here we go. Those are the values. It's just similar graph. And here we have directly given the exact values. I mean, the y is alone, so we can just type this out. It'll be half, that is 0.5, or you can write 1 fraction 2. It's up to you. Plus 1. The starting value is minus 2, 2 and 1, and you can see these are the values, and this is over here. At 0 it's 1, 2 is 2, sorry, 0 is 1, yes, and 2 is 2, whereas that's what we got. But you can even take other points as well. It's up to you. You can choose negative values, positive values. That is absolutely fine. So I generally take from minus 2 to positive 2. That's it. And last problem here, again another simple one. Y is equal to 1/4 x minus 2. Now you have to make a table here. You can use the calculator. We have done so many times the calculator. Let me do it manually now. Here x values, I'll choose minus 2, 0 and 2. Just so many is enough. I'm not taking many values. What you have to do is, in order to solve this, y is 1/4 what? Minus 2 minus 2. X is minus 2 in the first case. What will be the y value? 2 1 time, 2 2 times. It'll be minus half minus 1 minus 2. That's minus 2.5. That's the answer if you put this in the calculator. And next one, when it is at 0, 1/4 times 0 minus 2, the answer will be minus 2. And what about positive 2? 1/4 positive 2 minus 2, this will be half, but you're adding the half to minus 2, so it'll be minus 1.5. So these are the values. If you do the calculator method, you will get the same values, and then you have to graph this. When x is minus 2, what is the value here? It is at negative 2.5, somewhere here. And when it's 0, it's somewhere here, and at 2, it's somewhere over here. It'll be something like that. Mine are not accurate because I've not accurately done it, but you can see it's something like this. At 0, you can see it's minus 2. 4, they have taken out the points, but it's fine. Even this is the same thing. You'll get the answer something like that. So another very easy question, and that's the end of question 17. Please do try calculator method properly. Even try to learn the other methods. Whichever is easy, go with them. And if you have any doubts, please post them in the comments.